Welcome back to Pop Around channel. Thank you for joining us today. We've done a quick city tour on the iconic double-decker bus to get a rough overview of what London looks like in our previous episode. That was the first London experience for me and I had an amazing time. If you haven't watched it already, you can click on the link on the top right corner of the screen and you can go ahead and check it out. Otherwise, you can do that later and join me on my London episode 2 where you will have a closer look at this amazing city. So if you're ready, let's get started. Now first, let's have a look at the very iconic landmark of London. Not far from the Rifle Brigade Monument lies Buckingham Palace, the official royal residence of the UK's sovereigns since the 17th century. The Buckingham Palace consists of 775 rooms. Her Majesty the Queen spends the majority of her time in the private quarters of the palace. What stood at the very front opposite the palace is this very elegant Victorian memorial monument. And on the left side of the palace is Green Park, and we have St. James's Park on the other side along the lake, which is the path we're taking, because I know it's gonna look pretty by the water, and it really is. Now we're gonna take you to experience one of the most iconic attractions in London. London Eye is one of the top attractions that you absolutely don't want to miss, because to enjoy 360-degree views of this fantastic city is indeed one of the best ways to experience London, and the Millennium Wheel can give you just that. The cost for the ticket is £24.50 per adult. You can also book online if you don't like the hustle, because as you can see, it could be very crowded. I'll put the link in the description box if you want to have a look at the details. Even though the snake line seems very scary, but don't let it put you off because it's moving all the time, and it won't take too long until it's your turn to get into one of these pots on this iconic giant. Well, there you go, London Eye. Now, let's experience the real London by going on foot. We're going to cross the river on the Wobbly Bridge, or the Millenium Bridge. The reason why it was sometimes called the Wobbly Bridge was because on its opening day, pedestrians felt a quite alarming sway of the bridge, which caused it to close for almost 2 years for modifications and repairs. Well, it feels very steady now, so don't worry if you want to visit. Our next stop is this stunning, shiny, glassy building called the Shard. This 72-story skyscraper designed by an Italian architect named Renzo Piano currently stands the tallest building in the United Kingdom. And yep, we're going to go up on the very top floor of the Shard to enjoy the striking beauty of London city views as the sun sets before today ends. Oh, and you'll need a ticket for this. You see, although money can't buy everything, but it certainly can get you a ticket to enter the view from the Shard. Cha-ching! There are several packages to choose from, and as usual, I'll put the link down below in case you're interested. It was my first time here and I was so stunned that even the bathrooms have incredible views. Now, don't be like me and finish your business before discovering the button for rolling the blind. Anyway, there are so many things to do, so many places to see in London that it is impossible to do them all in just one day. So we're staying overnight near Paddington Station. And of course, before we'd call it a day, it would be impolite not to say hello to Paddington. Here at Paddington Station, they put a statue of the bear right under the clock. I was so excited to be here. I mean, if you'd seen the movie Paddington before and happened to be a fan like me, you'd understand. We've done a night in London and we're not very lucky because the sky is pouring down rain on us, so we're going to be mainly indoors today. We started off at Hyde Park, but we can't stay long, not because we're made out of biscuits, but because we have a plan in mind. This is the statue of Edward Jenner, the physician, scientist, and pioneer of the world's first vaccine. Alright, I think we're done with our rainy tour at Hyde Park. Now let's move on to our next stop. The British Museum holds approximately 8 million items from all around the world, unveiling the world's history, art and culture. There are many historic items here in the British Museum, including this one, which if anyone had watched the Take the movie will recognize the story. Another Another historic collection that Harry Potter fans may find familiar is the Lewis chessmen. Other important pieces like the Rapa Nui moai or Rapa Nui sculpture, the hieroglyphic carving, the mummies from ancient Egypt, the Japanese samurai armor, and more. So that's about it for our London episode 2. Please feel free to hit like, share and subscribe if you wish to see us again, and you can also click on the bell button to get notified for our new videos. Thank you for watching. Bye now!